The endocrine system. The endocrine system is made up of glands that produce and secrete hormones. These hormones help to regulate metabolism, growth and development, tissue function, sexual function, reproduction, and sleep and mood, among other things. I'm going to talk about 10 of the major glands in the endocrine system, starting with the pineal gland. The pineal gland secretes a hormone called melatonin. Melatonin is only produced while you sleep. It is also responsible for the circadian rhythm, which helps to tell what time of the day it is and what season. The hypothalamus is responsible for the autonomic nervous system. It controls thirst and hunger, among other homeostatic systems. The pineal gland, which is right underneath of the hypothalamus, is called the pituitary gland. It is divided into two lobes, the anterior and the posterior lobe. The anterior lobe secretes the hormone growth hormone, which helps the cells to grow and develop. The posterior lobe secretes a hormone called the antidiuretic hormone, and this keeps the water balance in the body. Down here, the thyroid and the parathyroid kind of work together. The thyroid secretes a hormone T3 and T4, which is responsible for the metabolism in the body. The parathyroid secretes a parathyroid hormone, which secretes calcium. If the levels of calcium are low, this will bring them back up. Down here, the thymus. Thymus is part of the immune system. It produces T cells. And also the thymus, when you're born, it is very large, but as you grow and right before puberty, it starts to shrink. The adrenal glands, there's two of them. They sit right on top of the kidneys, and they secrete glucocorticoid, which is kind of like an anti-inflammatory. It responds to any injury in the body. Also, it secretes epinephrine, and this is known for the fight or flight response. The pancreas secretes insulin when the sugar levels are high, and when sugar levels are low, it secretes glucagon. Last but not least, the female and the male. We have the testes for male, and it secretes testosterone, and this is responsible for the sex characteristics in the male. And females, the ovaries secrete estrogen, and this is responsible for the female sex characteristics. And an example of a positive feedback mechanism would be, for example, childbirth. And the posterior pituitary gland secretes oxytocin when the contractions start coming, and it intensifies the contractions, which then causes more oxytocin to be released, and therefore leads to childbirth. Then that's an example of a positive feedback. Now, a negative feedback mechanism, an example would be the pancreas. Like I said, the pancreas secretes insulin when the sugar levels are too high, and it secretes glucagon when it senses that the sugar levels are low. This all together is the endocrine system.